It's the art of carefully fitting pathogenetic to clinical symptoms. It requires a special aptness in grasping the essential points of symptom images, great drudgery in mastering a working knowledge of our large materia medica, or a most skillful use of many books of reference. There is a way to simplify and introduce method into this work so that the truly homeopathic curative remedy may be worked out with greater ease and certainty. It's a combination of 3 unique patterns. The first one is the pattern of symptom. It's based on the method of repertory, materia medica, and keynotes, with its comparison of the symptoms of a remedy to those of the patient. This is the traditional approach and has been the foundation for homeopathic practice. The second one is the pattern of system information. The discovery that each remedy has the qualities of its source has given a new dimension to our understanding of our materia medica. Use of this thematic understanding according to kingdom, subkingdom, and source information, along with miasms, has been termed the sensation approach. The third pattern is the pattern of the genius. The genius is a much more subtle aspect than symptoms or system. It's the main idea, the flavor, the essence, the grand general of the remedy. Initially, it was thought that the genius of each remedy can be represented in a few words. For example, weakness and restlessness for arsenicum album. However, such an oversimplified expression can create confusion because such a genius would describe several other remedies like zincum metallicum and rus toxicodendron. In order to make the genius relevant, we need to expand its expression to reveal the larger pattern of general traits of the remedy. For example, in arsenicum album, along with weakness and restlessness, we have burning, sudden intense effects, acrid secretions, destructive processes, and malignancy. Altogether, these form the pattern which is the genius of arsenicum album. When we find that all these 3 unique patterns point to the same remedy, we are assured of success. There can be cases, though, when we may not be able to match all 3 patterns with the same remedy. In these cases, we have to decide what to prioritize based on what is clear and prominent. Each case needs a somewhat different approach and technique. The approach we use depends on the level of experience of the patient. For example, if the patient is giving local symptoms and modalities, and if these are peculiar and characteristic, then they are a ready anchor to the case. When choosing a remedy according to the pattern of symptoms, the repertory becomes an important tool, like a bridge between the patient and the remedy. But the repertory can sometimes be as misleading as it can be useful, because mechanical repertorization, especially with common symptoms, usually leads to polycrests like sulfur. The most accurate way to narrow down options is through precise evaluation of symptoms, choosing the proper repertory, while checking to see if the remedy that emerges from the repertory filter has the main elements of the system approach and matches the genius of the case. This is an integrated approach that enables homeopaths to come up with prescriptions that are more rounded, complete, and sure. The approach is reproducible and flexible. It gives homeopaths more possible ways of coming to the remedy and so greatly increases the likelihood of a good prescription.